Hey Divine Feminines, ready for another video? This one's now about the Divine Masculine. I should have been recording when I shuffled the cards. I got eager, but you guys know that I'm honest and I'm true. Let me just go ahead and tell you what's here for the Divine Masculine. First is the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Lots of self-doubt, Ten of Wands, and I have already a lot to say. The Two of Swords, and then the Devil card, and then the Eight of Pentacles overall. Ooh, then I promise you, I didn't even look at this yet. I left everything, and then I left everything the same. The Nine of Pentacles, and then the Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles, then the Six of Cups. Okay, regardless. Oh man. Okay. All right. First of all, we know what the Divine Feminine is going through. And there's a lot of people who have been complaining about negative energies entering their home, like emotional attacks. Okay, I've gotten multiple calls and emails and texts about this energy, and it all makes sense. Okay, where when you're on a path, when you're on a journey, again, when you're in school, when you're learning, there's lessons that are to be learned throughout the whole school year, through the semester until you graduate. You understand what I'm saying? The Divine Masculine is in this energy, and I'm not sure who was in this energy first. We're going to go ahead and clarify and keep going with this whole energy here. But first of all, some of us have communicated with our Divine Masculines. We wrote them, but because of that, they're starting over. Some of the Divine Masculines also believe that we are the devil energy, because whereas some of them are married or in relationships or trying to figure out their life, we keep coming in, and we already know the role that we play in their lives, okay, and in our lives. So they feel like the lust, they label it as lust, or they label it as a distraction as to why you come around and why it feels like every time you do that you're trying to bind them. Now, let's not ask why they didn't feel that way about the karmic, but that they did. The karmic was somebody that they knew for a fact didn't have any of their own self-esteem, someone they knew would put them first, okay? We know, and he knows, that we are going to put ourselves first, okay? Always. Because we know that we can call someone else higher. It's only when we start to feel neglected, when someone doesn't want to be in their power, like how we know we can put them in our power, and then for there, they can put us in our power, right? But that's a lot of codependency, and we would hate to be labeled a karmic partner. All that babble, he is starting over. That's what this looks like for those who wrote the Divine Masculine and spoke some truth. Truth was spoken from at least the Divine Feminine's point of view. They've got their Divine Masculine starting over, and I'm not going to say that it's a bad thing, but he's back into this confliction. So it's good for us to be able to see his vulnerability and where he goes when we step into the picture. First of all, we have the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We make him passionate. We make him on a mission to succeed. Okay, the Ace of Wands is a pure potential card. So this is, you plant this, you get a castle, you get cars, you get women. I mean, I probably shouldn't say this. That's very insensitive. But he gets, whatever he wants from this once he's planted it. Okay, so we gave him that oomph, that zeal to be able to know that whatever he wants, he can get. So he gets passion. Okay, he gets time to think, so that when it is planted, it's only to succeed. The King of Pentacles. So that's what he wanted. That was his wish, to be secure, to go from 0 to 100. So he had 1,000 in the bank. Now he's got 2 mil type of thing. Okay, from one extreme to the other. All right, and he wanted security. He wants, look at his eyes are closed. He just wants to be content, worry about no one and nothing. And even if anything, own that castle on his own, just him. Even though this person is destined for a counterpart, has one and is destined for one. Right? Queen of Pentacles is like an Empress card to me. But that's his counterpart. And the Divine Masculine is supposed to be with the High Priestess. So he could be with someone or not, but that's what he wanted. That was his wish come true. He started over and went right back to his karmic loop. Remember, divine masculines, divine feminines, twin flame journeys, not only do they have a karmic partner in the midst of it, that triangle, but that third party thing, that's the karma, but you can also bring your own karma within. Of course, we're all human. We all come with our own baggage. So they're at the Seven of Pentacles. But it's like, okay, wait, that wish, that dream, is that really something that I'm passionate about? Is that something that's going to make me happy? Money cannot buy happiness. Money can't buy love. A subscriber said today in one of the comments, and that was very true. Okay, so this is someone who's questioning their long-term goals and their success. And it's like, it's so funny, he goes from the King of Pentacles to this, just Seven of Pentacles. It's someone who just realizes that that wasn't all it was cracked up to be. He doesn't mind going back to wear his clothes that he paid for when he wasn't sitting on that throne, type of thing. He's humbling out. But we'll see where that takes him when his spirituality tapped in to say, hey, is this really what you want to be doing? You're not necessarily happy, dude, and you look mad alone. You know what I'm saying? If you're with somebody, they don't make you happy, and for the people who may make you happy, you're not with them. It's like, dude, long-term goals and success, questioning what he should do, and if he should even just give all of that riches up and just invest in something that's actually meaningful. 10 of Wands, it doesn't seem like he's given up. Okay, he's using his wish fulfillment. This is something else that he wanted. A house. Okay, chores and stability, a routine. And this is what it looks like. He got that job. He got everything that he wanted, and all in material world, okay? I'm assuming this is with a karmic partner, this whole relationship here. Even though, yeah, it ends with the devil in the karmic partner. So this is definitely something in the karmic partner. But this is also telling the divine feminines, hey, he chose this. This is what he wanted. He knew exactly where he was going to be able to get this with who. Who would be able to put up with this? Someone who puts them first and lets them do everything they want to do, like little boys. You know what I mean? No room to grow. Someone who let him be Peter Pan. And this is what it looks like every day. It's what you chose. It's what you choose. Okay? Can't even see where you're walking, dude. Everything you wanted, yeah, it grew. That's a round of applause. Dude, you planted that Ace of Wands, and yeah, pure potential at its finest. You became the King of Pentacles. You got a little bit of salvation in you. Okay, you're kind of spiritual. It's really dark back there. It's you're spiritual. You got hella things to worry about, if that's kids, family, big house, money, chore. All this stuff that that makes your life, you got. But look at the way that you maintain it. It's not even like, look, Two of Swords is what comes next. You have all that you wanted, honey. Open your eyes, stand up, wear something different. Wear your red shoes. You know what I'm saying? Still confused. His intuition is trying to tell him something. His intuition is knocking on his door like ocean wide. And he just doesn't want to hear it. Divine Feminine, don't take that personally. You remember what he chose? He wants money. That has nothing to do with love, unfortunately. But love keeps calling out to him. So that should say something about the karmic partner right there, okay? Just understand. He doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to hear. Hearing is inevitable, it seems, right? The Devil card. Caught in this karmic relationship. Caught in a situation where it's not going to serve him to his highest good. Okay, we're in a world of sin. This is not so out of the world for us. This is not so scary. This is not so far-fetched. We live in a world of sin. And it's what he chooses. He chooses to be with somebody who will let him slide. Women, we would not rather be with a man who to let us slide. There's a difference between a role of a man and a woman. But this is what he chose. And so for those who feel sad and like, oh, I don't want to ruin his happiness. He's not happy if you're his twin flame or not. If you can't feel him, you're not a twin flame, period. You're not his divine feminine. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck was the Eight of Pentacles. So again, like I said, he's starting all over, and he's needing to see everything all over again, and start all over again. And that's his karmic loop on his own. And he's with somebody who appreciates that. And that's why they're represented by the devil, the both of them. because they appreciate their stagnation. They appreciate where they are and what they're used to, and not being able, not needing to elevate, not needing to change, still receiving blessings without it changing. So it's like, wait, why would I work, for something if I'm getting what I want right now? Because it may not be what you want, and this is not your passion. This is not something you're skilled in. This is just something you're just getting and not even able to you're not even skilled, dude. Look at the way you should be tossing those things over your shoulder, my guy. Walking on your tippy toes. In a car, if anything. Put them in your trunk. So it's not something that you're passionate about. It's not something you're skilled. It's not something that even if you wanted to procrastinate, you'd get anywhere. It's at the bottom of the deck. This is what he wants to do, though. And it's right around the corner if you just open your eyes. If you just open your eyes. Actually, let's go in order. If you would just open your eyes. You got your wish. Your eyes are closed. Your head is down. You can't see. You covered your eyes. And you're choking. And you still can't see. None of your eyes are open here. That's really insane. And you really want to be doing something that at least that you could focus on for yourself. Take your time alone. Look, you're dressed better, that's for sure. Much more wise what you're wearing and what you're doing, how your stance is, doing something that you're good at for you. Why can't you be able to just like focus on you in a positive light? The sky is still gray. But you're getting there. It's not black. It's not yellow. It's an actual normal color of the sky on a rainy day. Fine. You have to sit there and do what you have to do. Fine. But do it. So let's go ahead and get a clarification, or let's just get some advice for the Divine Masculine. He's in this devil energy, and I do believe Divine Feminine. I'm not trying to say that you need to be a mother to him. In that sense, but try to step out, get into your spirituality. That's too many, but the one on top was the Emperor. So he's a father to kids, and so you could just imagine, what the home looks like. The King of Cups at the bottom, yeah, because he's not passionate and he's not spiritual right now. Okay, he's like very trapped, stifled. Okay, let's get some advice for the Divine Masculine. We don't need to hate. Okay, Divine Feminines, because what are we doing, okay, at the end of the day? What are we doing? We can't be hateful. If we're doing the right thing, we're not hateful, that's for sure. We know that. Okay, so I want to say that that's for the Divine Feminine, okay? Let's try not to be so hateful, but we'll keep that there. Can we get some advice for the Divine Masculine? Advice for the Divine Masculine, please, Spirit. Let's get those two. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so even if the Seven of Wands was for him, quickly, let's say, okay, well, he's torn between two things. Should he keep working where he is with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or with what has gotten him the success that he has? This is something that's for sure, as it is a pure potential card. You plant it, at least one thing will pop out. Do I keep working there vigorously? Okay, do I keep going back there, or do I come up with a new solution? And that may mean a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or may mean passion and love, something that will actually get me to the right place. But that means I'm very limited on choices and options that I could take to be able to make it right. At least if I go back to go to this Wands energy where everything at least came about, I'm guaranteed success. With this, I could, pick one, and only one is the right way. Do you understand? Which is love and a woman. So we're looking at him choosing, we don't know. The Hermit came out, and let's say, and the Magician. So, okay, just like the Divine Feminine, he's needing to make sure that he keeps all of his assets. So he's starting all over, and he started off with the Pentacle, right? And he ended up in the Devil energy. So it's safe to say he's real far away, and we should just be able to help him move along. I'm going to check the energies back in the morning for the Divine Masculine, because that's an evil night. Okay, I don't like it. That's an evil night right there. So that's what I got for the Divine Masculine. Thanks so much. Bye.